Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Wednesday catch-up video. In last week's catch-up on the Wednesday, I put one of my old casting videos on. What was casting the big round aluminium hand wheel. It had a really good response. The view rates are really good. So once again, I'm going to put another one of my old videos on, another casting video. I haven't got my casting gear anymore. It's sort of out on permanent loan. As I find I've got more time with this sort of semi-retirement, I might bring it back because I do miss casting. It's a whole new sort of arm to engineering or model engineering. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is one of my favourite casting videos. I've done no casting now for well over a year and my sand's completely dried out. There's no moisture in there at all. This sand's what they call Mansfield Red, because when you get it, it's like a red colour. It's naturally got the right amount of clay to bond it together. So what we need to do, we need to temper it, that is add water to it to make it into a suitable consistency to be able to do a mould and make a mould up with it. It's no good just pouring a bucket of water on there. What you need to do is you've got to spray a fine mist of water on, because every grain has to be covered in water. It is difficult to get water into the sand. You can imagine how it's going to take quite a bit of water to do this. I have got a sort of semi-mechanised way, which makes it a lot easier, but it's still going to take some time to get this to a proper state. I am using the spray, by the way. It's not what you think it is. Right, we're getting somewhere now. Once this is stood overnight, it should be alright to use. So the sand is starting to bond together. Right, it's taken 4 litres of water in a good half hour to get that sand like that. And now it's in a state where you squeeze it in your hand. It breaks nice and clean. It's not sticking to your finger, so it's not too wet. Even good detail. You can actually see fingerprints on there. What I'll do now, I'll cover this up, let it stand, because I'm not going to do any casting until Thursday, so it'll stand for 48 hours to sort of mature, I suppose. This is a pattern I've had made for a nameplate for Richard steam wagon. The wagon's going to be called Hercules. The pattern's been made out of plastic. A friend of mine did it on a CNC machine. Absolutely fantastic job. Loads of draft on it, which means it should come out of the sand quite easily. So what I'm going to do is ram this up with sand with sodium silicate in, and the sodium silicate goes off or goes hard inside the sand, and that makes a nice solid mould. Once I get this part done, I'm going to transfer that into an ordinary green sand mould and just cast it that way. Anyway, we'll mix the sodium silicate and the sand up, ram this up, and hopefully show you how it goes hard. The sand I'm using is what they call silver sand. It's what you use for filling the gaps in and block paving. I just want to make sure I've got enough sand, but not too much. Right, that should be enough. We'll transfer that into the bucket and then put the magic solution into it. This is the sodium silicate. It goes hard when you put carbon dioxide into it. You need to make sure that every grain of sand is coated with it. There will be a formula for how much of this stuff you use, but honestly I don't know. I just mix it up until I think it's about right. It is important that every grain is covered. It's quite a while to mix it. Right, I've had a good 10 minutes of mixing it. It's gone nice and fluffy. And it sort of holds itself together quite nicely. I've done no casting for quite some time, so it's taken us a while to find all the bits and pieces. Anyway, that goes into there, and then we use what they call parting powder, a nice coat of that, and that stops the sand from sticking to the pattern like a releasing agent. Because it's not been used for a while, it's a little bit on the damp side. A good dusting with that, air and cover to dry out, but it's done the job. Right, then the sand goes in. The sand's then rammed down, compacted so it fills all the little voids and grooves on the letters on the pattern. Making sure I get it right in the corners. Next we need to do is level it off. That's what they actually call it, strickling. Strickle it off, strickle it flat. This is the strickling iron. Some fantastic names in using casting, foundry work. Right, so it's suitably strickled. Right, I'm going to put this on top of it. Made for the job. Right, there's some holes here in the box. I'm just going to push a welding rod through, and they'll be used just to help get the gas in. It's important that the gas goes all the way through the sand. Right, the CO2 comes from an old fire extinguisher. I'm just going to do a little experiment. We'll get a handful of the sand. We'll just see if we can make it go off. Doesn't take much just to fine. And that should permeate through the sand and make it go hard. Permeate's a good word. Right, as you can see, the sand's turned to stone. Pretty good. Like, if you leave it a bit longer, it does actually go really hard. Hopefully the gas is going to work its way through and make it all go hard. Right, just had a while with the gas going through it. Hopefully it's gone hard, so the sand's turned to stone. Right, that's the sand mould we've cast. That's the pattern in there. This box is slightly on the small side, but I'm sure I'll be able to get it in. Right, this is ordinary, what they call green sand, which is sand with quite a high clear content, and it's got a bit of moisture and a bit of water into it. This sand you can reuse, the other sand you can't. Right, strike it off flat. Need to put some vent holes in the sand, very important. They're going right down to the pattern. Just let any steam and gas out. There's a pouring basin here where I'm going to pour the hot metal into. I should be able to hit that. sand has stuck a little bit, but I think it'll be alright. Port and powder wasn't quite right, but I think it'll be alright. Right, now we need to get this out. See what sort of shape it's in underneath there. That looks good. That looks really good. Excellent detail in there. Come on, you bastard. Come on. Right, good shot of me shoulder there, but it's all back together. Hopefully we'll get a good cast out of it. This is a big bronze pump housing. That's what we're going to be casting the bits outside out of. Right. Not sure what that fuck. It's always after you to get it. Make a race. You're off the tops, yes.
I've been off the tabs for about 15 years. And to be fair, John, I was off everything.
Steve. Oh, look at that thing. I'll leave that and get a still shot of that later. What I want is to work like this. What they call Stephen's horse, you know. Right. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Don't forget, I have got 100,000 subs, but I still need more anyway. Thanks for watching.